right, it's week 7 of the high school football season. This is our Touchdown Friday preview show on this Friday afternoon, getting set for a big night ahead in high school football. Our game of the week this week, North Lenoir, the unbeaten Hawks at 6-0, taking on the Washington Pan Pack, and our Nolan Knight will be taking that assignment. What about this game?
This game's really interesting. You look at both of these teams last year, and it's kind of just the perfect time of the year for them to meet each other. Both teams who last year both had losing records. North Lenoir, of course, not winning a game, and then you fast forward to this season where North Lenoir, they're undefeated 6-0, and they're facing off against a Washington team who come into this one 4-1 on this season. And last year they only won four games. So when you look at this matchup, it's easily the best of the week. Two teams that are, you don't want to buy into them yet, but the winner of this one you can buy into for sure.
I had a chance to see Washington earlier this year against Tarboro. A lot of teams are going to lose to Tarboro, but Washington's much improved since then. Now, let's go to our backyard brawl, and for that, the Hollywood Crossroads. D.H. Conley going to celebrate homecoming tonight. New Bern comes to town, and the Bears are undefeated.
Bears are undefeated, and they're playing really well, and they've beaten a lot of good teams. Last week they beat J.H. Rose, so they'll try to make it 2 in a row against Greenville area schools. And, Tori Now's come in there and kind of changed the culture after taking Pamlico to a state championship game appearance last year. But they came from behind last week, had a kickoff return for a touchdown in the second half that kind of propelled them to victory. And it's a fun team to watch. But D.H. Conley will be at home. It's homecoming, and a lot of emotion with that type of game. And they're playing well lately. Got a couple of wins under the belt the last few weeks, so it should be a good one.
And if New Bern can win this game, they'll be well on their way to a conference championship, because those are two big hurdles. J.H. Rose took them to the wire last week, and D.H. Conley at homecoming. That should be interesting. Now, we're going to send you down to Lenoir County tonight. Old rivals Kinston and South Lenoir. How about this game?
I'm excited to head out. Kinston's 3-3. I think pretty good team outside of the quarterback getting hurt. Coming off of a loss to Washington, playing South Lenoir, who's 2-3. The interesting though, Kinston beat South Lenoir 45-0 last year, so we'll see how it goes.
And Kinston's usually loaded. They're struggling a little bit at 3-3, but Ron Gieselman and company should be ready for that. And another big game tonight that we didn't highlight, but we may highlight in the very near future, is Aiden Griffin's Chargers. The Chargers undefeated on the year, and they will take on West Craven. West Craven has 2 losses. That's another big game in the Eastern Carolina 2A Conference. I'll be at South Central tonight as the Falcons take on the Warriors of Eastern Wayne, and that's in the Eastern Carolina 3A, 4A. So we should have a big night ahead. Join us tonight at 11:05 for Touchdown Friday later on.